It's scheduled for 10 rounds, and it's in the lightweight division. The judges, Paul Cavalier and Sam Sanchez. The timekeeper at the bell is Roy Johnson. Counting for the knockdown seconds, alternate referee Frank Cappuccino. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 10-round lightweight bout, referee Larry Hazard. Introducing the principals in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with the blue trim, he is tipping the scales at 136.5 pounds. He is a native of Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, and now residing in Los Angeles, California, a record of 22 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. Boxing fans, please welcome Manuel Abedoy. Abedoy. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the black trim, trunks with the white trim, tipping the scales at 136.5 pounds. He has 20 wins in 21 professional bouts with 15 knockouts. A native of Youngstown, Ohio, Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Mancini.
That's Dave Wolf on the right, his manager.
You don't speak English,
This
right?
is Larry Hazard.
Interpret for me, okay? I expect you fellas to conduct yourselves as professional fighters at all times. Keep the punches up. There's to be no pushing, no holding. When I tell you guys to break, I want you both to stop punching, step back. Protect yourself at all times, going in and out of the clinches. Case of a knockdown. Fighter scoring a knockdown, go to the farthest neutral corner. Remain there until I tell you to come out. Fighter going down, you must take a mandatory 8 count. The bell cannot save any fighter except in the last round. I expect you cornermen, you will be responsible for the conduct of your corners. You have any questions? You sir, you have any questions? Okay, shake hands. Good luck to you. Take your corner.
I thought it was interesting, Al, that Ray admitted the fact that he did not listen to his corner in his championship bout. That was one thing that Wolf pointed out in our conversation with him this afternoon. He said he's always listened to us in the past. This time he did not, and we feel it cost him.
Completely out of character with Ray Mancini, and let's see if he listens tonight. An important step back for Ray Boom Boom Mancini against Manuel Abedoy.
Mancini very relaxed a couple of hours before the fight. Very confident that he could make the comeback, not concerned that that loss to Aguelo would hurt his confidence.
Well, it'll be important to see how he reacts in this first round. So far, he's been aggressive, taking the fight to Manuel Abedoy.
That was one of Wolf's concerns. He said two things could happen. One, he could come out too aggressive, and 2, he could come out laid back. He says we don't want either one of those things to happen.
Well, Ray Mancini's normal fight, and for the fans that have seen him before, is he is aggressive, but he is controlled. He comes in, he throws shots to the body, he likes to work off his opponent's chest. He's got a tremendous left hook and right hand to the body, and that body work is very important in his battle plan. That, in fact, is what he forgot to do against Alexis Arguello. He'll want to do it tonight against Abedoy. Good left hook by Mancini.
Mancini's last 2 outings have been lengthy affairs, 14 rounds and 12. He has Abedoy in the ropes now, the 2 slopping punches. That one landed on Mancini's elbow.
And from Mancini's standpoint, what he's got to be concerned about is the right hand from Manuel Abedoy. Abedoy has 19 KOs, and many of those have come courtesy of that straight right hand. And the best way to prevent that is what Mancini is doing right now. Stand inside and smother Abedoy's punches. This is where Mancini wants this fight to be, against those ropes.
Mancini has carried the fight so far to Abedoy, but Abedoy has not been backing away. Now he's circling a bit. Both land at long range.
Well, Abedoy himself is a banger. He's not a boxer. He likes to come out there and punch. So this fight figures to be pretty much a war.
1 minute left in the first round of this scheduled 10-round lightweight bout. Wild right thrown by Mancini. Now moves in and lands a good solid left and a good left uppercut. Good right by Abedoy.
Manuel Abedoy out of the stable of fighters on the West Coast that Jim Montoya has. And we've seen Montoya's fighters on our cards before. They're all very aggressive and they all come to fight.
Good left landed by Mancini. Wild left by Abedoy.
That left hook snapped Abedoy's head back, but he stood there. He didn't move backwards.
20 seconds left in the first round as Mancini lands another right, Prod.
Now, if this fight is fought at close quarters as it is now, that's a big plus for Mancini. He wants to be in close, fighting off Abedoy's chest. And so far, that's worked out well for him in this first round.
And the first round comes to a close here at Bally's Park Place Casino Hotel in Atlantic City, and we will follow Ray Mancini back to his corner.
Well, for Mancini, it must be a relief just to get that first round out of the way. And it was a good first round. Little blood coming out of his nose, but we should point out that Ray Mancini virtually always bleeds out of his nose in just about every fight. And here's some action from that first round, and we can see big left hook by Mancini. Took a left in exchange, but his left was by far the harder. This is where he wants to be. You see him trying to go downstairs and then move his attack upstairs. Put his head right on that chest and shoulder of Manuel Abedoy. Likes to be inside. Took a good uppercut from Abedoy. Manuel is not the kind of fighter that will take a backward step, so they'll use about 5 foot of this ring. A good right hand that just glanced Abedoy's head, and a left hook shook his head backwards. So we're going to have a lot of action in this fight, Larry.
If it continues as it started, we're talking with Dave Wolf, and he wasn't so sure we're going to see 10 rounds of action in this one tonight. Both have come out very aggressive. Mancini felt he had let his family down in the entire city of Youngstown when he lost to Aguero.
It's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. But he certainly gave a good account of himself against Aguero. And many people thought he won many of the rounds in that fight. Right now, he's got Manuel Abedoy in front of him, and Abedoy at 28-year-old. There's our scoring. We've got Mancini winning the first round, both of us. Abedoy, a 28-year-old journeyman. Right now, Abedoy is on the ropes where he does not want to be, taking punishment from Ray Mancini.
Boom is landing to the midsection and to the head. There's another good right to the body. Mancini was very quick hand. He's picking off a lot of those blows thrown by Abedoy. Takes a right to the jaw.
Bring those punches off.
Well, you still got to be leery about that right hand from Abedoy because it is a punch that can stun him, especially when you're coming forward if you walk into it. I think at this point, the only thing I think Mancini might want to do more of is set things up with that jab a little bit. He's got a good jab. Big left hook, and that shook Manuel Abedoy. He is taking some incredible left hooks from Ray Mancini. These are good punches, and a right
and a left, and another good right in the corner. This is Abedoy's corner. Mancini dealing out pretty good punishment. A left landing on the jaw. Right is wild, but he keeps landing left and right in close. Wild right thrown by Abedoy. Left jab. Wild left by Abedoy. And again, Mancini and solid left. Abedoy is having problems deciding exactly where he is.
And it looks like it's going to be all over. Larry Hazard stops the fight, and a happy Ray Mancini. A very impressive comeback victory for Mancini. That's Murphy Griffith, his trainer. Emil Griffith's uncle, a well-known name in boxing. And there's a happy Ray Mancini, a spattering of blood under his nose, but he doesn't care. He used that left hook and a good right hand to knock down Manuel Abedoy. Gets an embrace from his manager, David Wolf. A very impressive win for Ray Mancini.
Mancini came out smoking and really never let up.
Well, he was very aggressive in this fight without being wildly aggressive. It was a controlled kind of situation for him, and that's exactly what his management wanted. And we have to be, his cornermen have to be happy with that work. We're going to get to look at a little bit of that action and see just how he put Manuel Abedoy down. We're going to see it right here. Abedoy lunging in with a left hook, and if I'm not mistaken, he takes a right hand here. He takes a left hook,
yeah.
And he was really stunned, and he just delayed reaction, and down he went. And if Sal was here, he would say, "Good night, sweet prince."
Well, it kind of went down in slow motion. Mancini was ready to land another one, but Abedoy wasn't there. There's another look. A solid left to the jaw.
Well, Ray Mancini, when he throws those left hooks, he gets his entire body behind it. Those are not arm punches, and Manuel Abedoy knows that very well. There he is, down, and he could not get up. could not beat the count, and Larry Hazard counted him out. And Ray Mancini has got his first important win on the comeback trail. We see him again, a very happy warrior.
Let's go up to the ring announcer now for Ed Darian.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of this bout, 2 minutes and 8 seconds of the second round, and a winner by knockout, Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Ray Mancini, a very impressive start back toward what he hopes will be another shot at a lightweight title, and he's got a big bout coming up after the first of the year that could lead him directly to another title bout. You can see Dave Wolf, his manager, congratulating him, putting his big arm around him.
And there's a boxing team that could be destined to big things.
You're
Murphy
right.
Griffith on the right, Ray Mancini in the center, and David Wolf, author turned boxing manager, on the left. And those people have got a very impressive start, and they've got a good thing going. And if they can continue it, they may well get another lightweight. They may get a lightweight title.
Okay, we'll be back with a chat with Mancini in just a moment, so don't go away.
I didn't know if we were going away. That's why.